okay? This is one criminal case. That's all I know about.
Right. No indictments or no instrumentation of why these allegations were brought against me. There's no paperwork involved at all.
That is something that is called discovery. That's an ongoing process that happens through the course.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I've already been told that there wasn't, so.
Was it discovery? Well, we're just getting started.
Well, just the paperwork that was submitted was what I'm saying while I was incarcerated, sir.
Okay. We're not talking about what you were told down at the sheriff's department. We're not talking about any of that. What we're talking about is what we're doing with here, the allegation of criminal mischief.
Right.
And now, what I am going to do here today is I am entering a plea of not guilty for you. Okay?
Well, that seems partial, but okay.
Well, you rather, I only got two choices, guilty and not guilty. I suggest you take the not guilty.
I thought earlier you said that had been dropped to a misdemeanor, right?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, is a plea of not guilty to the misdemeanor accusation.
You was going to say time served, so I was like pleading guilty because I'm sitting in jail.
I'm not asking you to take a plea. No, nobody's asking you to make a plea bargain at all.
Listen to the trickery.
There's no trickery.
We don't have trickery in here.
Yes, you do.
What we do have, though, is a bunch of rules that we have to follow.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to follow them. And I'm going to make sure that the prosecution follows them. And I'm going to make sure that Mr. Davis follows them. And I'm going to make sure you follow them. Fair enough?
And that's fair enough. If I have any objections, then you will.
If you have any objections, we will deal with the objections when it happens.
Like you've been doing?
Go off on maybes and what ifs. At this point, a plea of not guilty is being entered to the allegation of criminal mischief.
I don't agree.
Filed against you in cause number 2015-0437.
Under duress, without recourse. All rights reserved.
I am tendering to Mr. Davis a copy of what's called the information, which is how you file a misdemeanor. The same thing as in the document, just in misdemeanor, it's called an information.
Yeah.
We can get a second copy of that without a problem for you to have, if you do not already have it. The first thing we need to do, though, is to make sure that your name is spelled correctly.
It is not. I don't even have to look at it. I can tell you it's not.
Okay, what's the right spelling?
The James part is right, correct? That's not correct either. First of all, I'm not an all-capitalized corporation, and middle name is not spelled that way.
Okay, how do you spell it?
Parse syntax, this is incorrect under correct grammar.
Okay.
It's all incorrect.
How do you spell your name?
I don't consent to it, but it's James.
J-A-M-O-A-L-E-S.
Dash. Amil. A-M-I-L.
A-M-I-L.
Colon. So my given name is James Amil. My surname is Barta. So if you address me by Barta, you're addressing my family. So I would like to be called James.
You say colon and then B-A-R-T-A? Where is there a hyphen in there?
I do not do cursive.
Okay. I don't understand the hyphen. The hyphen's not
So ownership.
Okay.
That's ownership. My family, we are military, and we do go by heritage.
So the colon is in front of the James?
Yes, colon,
so
dash,
colon?
amil, colon. That's correct parse syntax grammar.
Okay. So it's colon, James, hyphen, amil, colon, Barta.
Hyphen.
Where's the hyphen?
So ownership. Anytime you put a hyphen, it's ownership.
Yeah, I understand, but we need to know where to put it. When you say hyphen, you're talking about like an apostrophe symbol up above or at the end of Barta.
Yes, sir. The symbols all have meanings.
Okay.
So under parse syntax, it's got to be correct.
Okay. But are you instructing me to call you James?
I would like that. That's my given name.
That's fine.
Yeah, duh. Just call me good, sovereign man.
I think in this case, you have a right to waive a reading of this charge, or you have the right to have a formal reading of the charge read out loud. Which would you like to do? All
court's going to do is they're going to read into the record everything that's written here. And then the court's going to ask us to enter a plea, typically. Do you want this read out loud in court into the record?
Either way, as long as all rights are reserved.
All rights are reserved.
Yes.
I don't consent to guilty.
So we would waive formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty.
And is there anything difference of the two that should be known before this is decided?
What?
Because I'm confused.
Between guilty and not guilty?
No, what you're saying for reading it and not reading it.
No, makes no difference at all.
Okay, so that's fine.
The thing that's going to happen is we're going to reset this case. Okay? The reason we're going to reset it is that Mr. Davis has some obligations as your lawyer under
Yes, he does.
law, which I know.
And Constitution.
I'm very fond of it.
Okay, good. He has some obligations, and we need to give him time to do that.
And I will also expect the same. Time is of essence to me. As it is, I lost 90 days of work. So I am living practically out of my truck, staying with people because I lost my rental. I'm in a situation that's very tough right now.
The best we can do on that is either September.
Get out of here. Whoa.
All right, now we'll check my calendar and get Mr. Davis. And
Well, we got to have a date before you leave.
well,
Pick one.
I can't see into the future, sir, so I can't tell you what's going to happen.
I think what he's trying to assert inartfully is that he's requesting a speedy trial on this, correct?
That and also, that would be correct in a sense. But it needs to be efficient.
It needs to be efficient, but we also need to have enough time for your rights to be protected
And that's
by
fine.
the discovery.
Right, and is that going to be adequate time for you to get the discovery, to get the
They'll give me a copy of everything they have by the end of business today, quite frankly.
Okay,
Today.
because on that day, I make sure that the cameras and recorders were working. I did also have my own cameras, my surveillance cameras around my house working, so it did catch audio and video.
Hold on.
You don't need to tell them about what evidence you have.
Well, that's fine, but I mean, evidence is evidence, and truth is truth, so it don't matter if it's the truth.
You need to tell him.
Right.
But not here in front of everybody, including the side.
Then you see I'm honest, man.
Okay? All right.
If it says anything at all.
Mr. Davis, pick it up.
We'd like what were the two options?
Well,
Why don't we set it for a non-issue on the 18th of September?
Non-issue.
Your Honor, I'd also like to ask for assistance on financial needs because I am in the process of trying to find a job. I lost a career while I was in prison.
hold on. I'm a little confused. Financial needs for what?
Travel.
Gas,
That's why I'm saying
travel.
I can't tell you what the future holds because I am literally living out of my vehicle. You can walk out to my vehicle and see my things in it as we
Very
speak.
sympathetic with your position, but probably I don't have authority to do it.
You don't.
Remember the part about all I can do is the lawyer for the criminal case? That's all I can do.
If we can set it for a non-issue on the 18th, Judge, I would think on that date we can select which way we're headed, or you want to set a trial date now? That's might be premature.
I would think
Yeah, I would think so.
it would.
Jeez.
We need to make sure we know what we're
Yes,
talking
sir.
about.
Because I want to be able to be here and be on my P's and Q's.
Tell you what, we're resetting this case for September 18th. At that time,
So no guilty.
we will make sure that all the discovery has been done.
Okay.
We will see what else needs to happen and make a decision. You and Mr. Davis together will make a decision about where we go next. Okay?
Sounds great.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Any other problems for...
No, I mean, I know that I'm very horrible. I'm saying things that probably shouldn't, like you said, shouldn't be said. But I've always been told if you're speaking the truth is revealed.
Well, that's usually a good idea, but sometimes you can say too much in court, so.
Alright guys, and then now the next video is going to be me talking to him in the conference room, Michael Davis, the lawyer. So I'll just play it forward and let it play, so on another video. So it'll be a part 3.